I was having dinner in a hotel adjacent to the scene of the blast when we heard an enormous explosion. It was not any kind of a car backfire or anything like that. We're used to hearing transformers popping in Thailand, but this was definitely an explosion. The hotel asked that we remain in the hotel for security purposes, for our safety. I was able to get out of the hotel within about 10 minutes after the blast, and I made my way to the location, which was about a 1-minute walk out from the lobby.
And no doubt a very frightening scene awaited you. What did you come across?
As I got to the intersection, the Ratchaprasang intersection, I noticed a large first responder presence and police and ambulances. I went inside as an accredited journalist. I went inside to the shrine, and I noticed that there were about 7 to 8 bodies already covered in white sheets, and bomb disposal personnel were beginning to assess the location.
And this happened right in the center of Bangkok.
This is the busiest section of Bangkok at that time. It was the peak of rush hour. There's also a huge number of tourists, probably most from China, who are visiting the shrine. They're there quite often. So this seemed to have been done to incur a maximum casualties.
Do you think tourists were the target here?
It's hard to say. I mean, that is one of the conjectures. There's so many possible actors who are dissatisfied with the situation for all types of reasons, from the south, the political problems in Thailand. It's very hard for me to speculate. But we presumably will find out more as they determine the type of bomb device that went off.
A terrible thing to happen to the capital. What impact will this have on tourism and on the country?
Most of us are afraid that, I'm quite sure, that the Chinese tourists in particular will probably cut a lot of their visits here. They're the #1 group. But also most tourists. I would be hard-pressed for me to tell anyone that this is okay, don't worry about it, which we have always done in the past.